So I made some food the other day and I hit upon Marks and Spencer's mushroom risotto flavor, and it just started me off thinking it would be nice to make my own equivalent of mushroom risotto. So here I have mushrooms on cone 3 on my Saladmaster machine, giving me big pieces so that when I put them in my rice, I'm making mushroom rice rather than mushroom risotto. I'm not using risotto rice, I'm going to use basmati rice. There's the mushrooms in a layer at the bottom of my Saladmaster 12-inch electric skillet. And now, using cone number 2, I will chop up an onion, a red onion. It has been said that red onion is fantastic as a preventative in this time of corona. There are people who swear by it, alongside ginger and lemon and so on. So, I mean, I'm not going to put lemon in this rice, but if I can use red onion, why not? Especially because I know that the nutritional content of it, including its enzymes and so on, will not be damaged by my method of cooking in my Saladmaster. Isn't it fantastic to be able to clearly say my food is going to be my medicine, rather than having to take medicines later? And as you know, with this food processor, the inside is safe to touch. What we don't want is for you to get your fingers in between a rotating blade and the machine. There's my chopped red onion on top of my mushrooms, and I will put some black pepper to taste. I love my black pepper, so I'm putting quite a bit. I'm going to do this without any salt. Basmati rice washed on top. This time I did not soak the rice. Normally I soak my rice, but I did not soak the rice. I washed it until the water was clear. And this is simply, you don't have to buy anything special, just simply Sainsbury's basmati rice. And when I'm cooking in my bad boy, I know that 500 grams is a good quantity. So because I had 500 gram bags, I didn't measure it out in terms of cups and so on. So I know a 500 gram, this is from experience, it will cook 500 grams and be enough for my piece of cookware. Now, I'm trying this time to use simple mushroom sauce. This is some mushroom sauce that I got from Aldi. Now, I know that the Marks and Spencer mushroom risotto taste is from Marks and Spencer cabonara sauce and chestnut mushrooms. So I've used button mushrooms, not chestnut mushrooms. I've used button mushrooms. And I'm using some of that Aldi mushroom soup. You can use any mushroom soup if you like it. I'll tell you what the taste is like, because again, this is a bit of an experiment on my part, because it's not my usual, but I want to see what it turns out like and if I can get that Marks and Spencer taste, because the carbonara sauce is of course more expensive than the mushroom soup. So let us see. Mushrooms will give up some liquid of their own. And so on. So all I've done is I've rinsed, because I used 2 tins of mushrooms, I have rinsed one canful into the other, and so now I'm adding 1 canful of water. We say that we do waterless cooking, but of course when you're cooking rice, you cannot cook rice in a waterless way completely. I mean, you know, the mushrooms will produce some water and so on. So here goes. Now I'm going to put my bad boy on. Cooking rice the Saladmaster way is one of the easiest things you can do in the electric skillet or a piece of cookware that we have called the MP5. They both work using this electric probe that heats up the cookware. It actually uses very little electricity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first put it on 150 degrees so that the piece of cookware heats up, and then when it begins to click, I will come back and turn it onto rice 2 for it to finish cooking. So in here I have everything layered up. I've not even bothered stirring. Yeah, I've not bothered stirring, but I've got in there the things I showed, and my cookware is now heating up. The probe is set to 150 degrees. When it starts to click, I will know that the contents are at 85, and then I will now turn it to rice 2 and use my rice 2 setting to cook it. Rice 2 setting on here is for flavored rice, brown rice as we say, but anything that is not just water and rice. So we'll come back to that. In the meantime, I will tell you about our special Saladmaster alarm. All Saladmaster cookware are set with this piece, with this thing, and what this does is that when the contents get to 85 degrees, it begins to rattle, which is a message to come and turn the cookware down. I've just come back to my cookware. Once I heard the rattle of my lid, once I heard that rattle, I came and I have turned the heat down to 85. At this point, I will stir, because one of the things with our Saladmaster cookware is that it does not stir for you. So you can see now how it is that the mushrooms have produced their own liquid, and the amount of liquid I put in is enough. Okay, so I'm just stirring it in. So all the onions, the black pepper I put in, and so on, will be in there. I didn't know I added salt. Whatever salt is already in the soup that I used as my mushroom sauce, that will do. And you can see my mushrooms are in there. They're not dissolving, deteriorating into the food. Okay, so now I'm going to cover that. It was clicking at the 150. I will let it click again, and then I will set it to my rice. So at 85, my cookware is clicking, and now I will go to set my cookware to a rice setting. So I switch it off, go to the thermometer, and press down. You see rice 1 for white rice, rice 2 for brown rice. I'm not even going to bother opening. I'll just leave that and it will cook itself. When it's finished, it will turn itself off and my rice should be ready. I just thought I would point out this very special thing. Your rice, when it has 20 minutes to be ready, it begins to count down from 20 minutes. So now there's the timer automatically set by the rice setting, and I've come into my kitchen and I've noticed I've got 8 minutes left. So in 8 minutes, I shall be eating my delicious rice. I have returned to my kitchen and I can see that my electric skillet, my bad boy, is set to 65 degrees. Now this is a chafing dish temperature, and it is said that the electric skillet will maintain itself at 65 degrees for 4 hours or until you open it and switch it off. So my rice is cooked because the rice 2 setting has gone, the timer has gone down, and here we are. Here's my rice, and as I said earlier, I knew that 500 grams would give me my bad boy full. Okay, so here's the rice. Nice, soft, moist, just the way mushroom rice should be. Mushroom rice, because of the creamy sauce, cannot be dry. This is just delicious. Nice vegan recipe. at least I think it's vegan. Vegetarian, definitely. I haven't actually looked to see what was in the soup. But the most, I mean, I know that it's mushroom soup, so it cannot have meat. So the most I can say is that it's vegetarian. Let me not claim it to be vegan. Right, so these are two of our very special pieces that I've used in this bit of cooking. The first one was the food processor, which you may not know is absolutely free. We do not sell it. What we need from you are referrals. 6 referrals that I can give presentations to online, 45 minutes to 1 hour presentations, and that will earn you a food processor yourself without spending any money. Saladmaster does not sell the food processor. The next thing is this electric skillet. Fantastic thing. It has a temperature which goes up to 230 degrees for things like meat and so on. This is Celsius. And 85 degrees is the temperature of general cooking, so that it's below boiling and your vitamins and so on stay intact. And it turns itself, you can time it up to 12 hours. The timing is your choice and so on. There's a lot to do with this. I mean, it's a fantastic piece, and it won't break the bank. It's a useful piece to start off with. Let me know if you are interested. Send me a message and I will give you a presentation, let you know a little bit more about it. But more than that, if you do want one of our food processors, which can give you up to 240 cuts, it's got 5 cones, and depending on how you present your vegetables and so on to it, it will cut in different ways. Just let me know. Both these items, all our Saladmaster things actually have a lifetime guarantee. So if something has a lifetime guarantee, how many times do you need to buy it? Just once. How many times do you need to acquire it? Just once. And there's so much more I can tell you. I'll tell you in a presentation. No obligation presentation. Just let me know and I'll link you up and we'll do that. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video.